What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Need for Speed Heat. Now today, as you can see, I was working on my McLaren F1, but that's not what we're here to drive. Now let's take a quick gander at the showcase. Look at my cars. I've got my RX-7 tuned out to Aki Kimura's Drift car. I don't know why I stumbled over that so much, but yes, he is the Drift King in Need for Speed Pro Street, so you're going to be seeing this pretty soon. As you can tell, I have an obsession with Pro Street. But we've got the Aston Martin, which is the other challenge car that I've been working on. Finished that one up. Once again, little Need for Speed Pro Street throwback with this 180. And then we've got the Koenigsegg Regera, and then a couple of my off-road cars, nothing too crazy special, and my baby, as I've aptly put on the license plate, the Pagani Huayra, because I love Paganis more than any other vehicle that's ever been made, ever. Nonetheless, none of these cars are what we're here for today. You could probably have told by the title of this video that we're here to build the overpowered, the killer of Need for Speed, the RSR. Now the RSR is a beautiful car. I actually really like it. I didn't used to like it too much, and it's slowly grown on me over time. Did I just say slowly grown? Slowly grown on me over time. Hi Raziel, I'm not here to talk to you, buddy. Anyways, the RSR has definitely grown on me. Porsches in general have grown on me. I used to be a man who cared minimally for Porsches, but now they're getting there. I think the older ones are better than the new ones, personally, visually. I don't know too much about the actual specs of them all. Either way, we're building an RSR. We're going to get it all nice and juiced. Hopefully I'll have enough money. Hopefully we don't have to do a couple of races just to get the money. And here we are, the 911 Carrera RSR. 86 grand. I know I have that much. Let's go ahead and drive this thing back to the garage so we can get a feel for its stock. Here it is. Nice big chunky wheels. Now you know, if you know me, we're going to get a big beefy whale wing up on this thing. We're going to get it all nice and visually appealing, and of course we're going to throw in all the best parts so we can see why this thing is so overpowered. That's what the community calls it, at least, and from what I've seen, it definitely is pretty nasty. I owned it earlier in the campaign, but then I got rid of it because, I don't know, I wanted to use other stuff. So let's see if we have enough money. I thought that it was a forged engine for some reason. Nonetheless, this is the one, I believe. For some reason I wasn't thinking that was the right engine. I thought that it was a forged engine. So let's go ahead and swap out all these pro parts to... I don't have any ultimate parts. Whoops! I forgot that I was going to sell this because I didn't feel like getting all of those extra parts, and I don't really use it either. My Countryman Mini Cooper is far superior, and it has all the Ultimate Plus parts on there, so we're going to go and throw these Ultimate Plus parts. Where are they? Where are my parts? Sir! Okay, I guess I just don't own any parts, even though I just sold an entire car full of parts. Either way, we should have enough money to throw in all the Ultimate Plus boys on here. So let's get that equipped. Now the turbo's always a hard one for me. I always have a really difficult time deciding which one is actually better, because statistically, the supercharger is better. Well, this centrifugal supercharger is actually the best in terms of the 0 to 60. So I don't know. Let's go with it for now, just because I have it already, and we'll see where it goes. Get the big boy nitrous. Let's go ahead and switch back over to the other screen. Putting all grippy racy parts on this. No, that's showcase. I'm a dummy. Track. Okay, so the clutch. That's a big help and everything here. Let's see. Oh yeah, that 7-speed transmission gets that thing roaring. And of course putting on the track differential. And there we go. Now, time for the fun part, the visuals. So let's start at the... You know what? First off, let's do a wrap, because I want to see what I want to make this thing look like first. We can make it look like the Need for Speed 2015 wrap, kind of. Let's see, we can make it a straight red. I'm going to breeze through these and find one that I think looks pretty. Is this... What was his name? Magnus Walker, right? This is his Porsche, isn't it? I think so. But we're not going to do that. You know, I think I might just get a nice, pretty, shiny color up on here. Not chrome. Let's get like just a nice good metallic. No, not that color though. Something good. Do I even want that metallic? The metallic looks a little shiny. That blue looks good. I like that blue a lot. Let's get with that blue. Now I'm going to just do one small little thing if I even know how to do it. Alright, well that was a pain in the ass and I hated it, and that was much more awful than I thought it was going to be, but we're going to keep it that way. So we just kind of noise bombed it a little bit. It looks really not perfect, not at all like I was even thinking. I was trying to find a certain logo and I couldn't find it. So we're past that because that was just, oh shit, that was what, like 9 minutes of editing just to get what I had on there? Anyway, that was very silly. Let's get down to business. So, now I don't know if my edits here are going to be heathenous or not, because I don't know much about Porsches. All I know is that I want to make this one look just kind of wild. Let's leave the normal headlights, canards, sure. So we're just going to kind of beef this thing up, probably get it big and wide-bodied. Let's see. Nah, I don't love bolt-ons. I'm thinking that right there. That Porsche one's looking pretty good to me. Is there only one mirror? I just noticed that. Anyways, I'm all for big chunky parts. I don't like bolt-ons too much, like I just said, but I just like big beefy vehicles. What is that lid? That's a whale wing. That's for damn sure a whale wing. Not the whale wing I was thinking about, but I kind of love it. You know what, Porsche, I think you sold me. I was going to go with the one that says RWB on the back, but I think we have a winner. Oh, God, no. I don't love those. Ooh, some big chunkin' exhaust right there. I'll go for those. Why not? Oh, whale. All right. So, now that we have got the whale-tailed Porsche RSR, the OP little boy, it's time to send this thing out on the track. Let me go ahead and color everything up. I don't know how to get that rainbow nitrous because I've done everything I need to do. It's just hasn't happened. So let's get some lime tire smoke on there. I think that'll look pretty spicy. Got to get some pretty underglow. I wonder if I can get green and turquoise. Probably that's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Honestly, I kind of love these wheels. I think I'm just going to make them this really brash lime green like the Noise Bomb crew has. So now that we have completely made this thing disgusting and abhorrent and nobody would want to drive it, I will. Oops, I accidentally just knocked over part of my microphone. So let's test it out in a regular race, and then let's take this thing out to nighttime and get ourselves into some trouble, shall we, boys and girls? I'm not here to discriminate. I cannot believe I sat in the decal editor for as long as I did just to make 2 decals technically. But as you can see, the speed has picked up on this thing tremendously. I don't even have to think about driving, it just does. So let's find a nice, maybe a city event. As you'll see very quickly, this thing handles like a maniac. And not only does it handle like a maniac, it drives with enough power for about 4 different cars. We're going to go ahead and run straight into a race with this, so that way y'all can see just how good this thing actually is. Give it some boost! That's what I'm talking about. This thing doesn't even think about speed. It just goes. Hit it with the e-brake. Whoa! That's not what I meant to do, but style points. The Noise Bomb RSR, the car nobody wanted. Let's get it. Ooh, a little lime smoke to show everybody that I really mean business on all fronts. Excuse me, boys. Now, this event was set for 340 on the ranking, and this goes over 400. Woo, a little slidey. So, the AI here is not really what I'm trying to prove. I'm just trying to show that this thing handles like an absolute dream. I'm a bit of a dunce, point in case. I'm not the best driver that there ever once was, that's for sure. But the fact that I'm absolutely rinsing this track like it's, you know, baby's first drive, I think that tells you enough. Hit it with the boost. Woo! His thing just pulls. I mean, come on. Oh, 240 miles an hour in the middle of this race? You're joking. I'm not even on a highway. Whoa! Okay, lost it a little bit there. Gets a little slippy. That is quite alright. It actually almost makes the turns a little bit easier to manage. This thing is what dreams are made of. This is Need for Speed right here. Now I know the RSR apparently has kind of ruined the meta of Need for Speed where it's almost unbeatable. Everyone that I've ever seen or watched who plays multiplayer, I'm not much of a multiplayer guy myself, the RSR is pretty much the one that wins. Almost always. I think we're going to do a couple of different videos on this game to kind of see what could hold up, if anything. Maybe not something that can beat the RSRs in lap times and everything like that, but what can give it a run for its money, if anything. Because the way this thing drives, not with me behind the wheel, but with somebody good, is pretty damn impressive. I mean, we can see we're already a mile ahead almost of our competition. Ooh, this thing slides exactly where it needs to, though. That's the good thing. I'm getting a little corner cutty. Am I about to hit somebody? Ooh, okay, that was close. Last lap. Not even thinking about it. Basically driving with my eyes closed. This thing is a dream. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. I didn't realize it was so good with the Ultimate Plus parts. This is genuinely my first ever attempt with this car. As good as it can be. Now, is there more fine-tuning I could do to... Whoa! Maybe make it a little bit better? Possibly. I'm not the greatest with all the fine-tuning everything. I normally just go full grip and call it a day. And drive into barriers. Hit a boost! That's all that matters, is the pure speed! I mean, come on, look at this thing. It hits 230 like that's casual. Like cars are supposed to do that. I love it. I love this thing. This is definitely going to be my my money getter when I go to make other builds. Oops. Well, if I could actually drive like somebody who's good. Oh, man. Alright, and that's the nice, easy, breezy end of the race. Oops. Need for Speed doesn't say nighttime. Need for Speed says nighttime. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do an event, get ourselves some heat, and we'll get into some trouble, like I said earlier. I don't know if I've done this one. Let's give the true new stamp of approval on the RSR. First time driving it with fully equipped parts. Now let's do a race I haven't even done before. I've done almost every race in the game. You can see I'm max level. Oops. Well done, buddy. As I was saying, I'm max level in the game. I've done pretty much everything there is to do. I'm working on the McLaren F1 paid DLC challenges, but other than that, basically I'm playing this game for fun now. I'm not playing it to do anything within the game. I think I have almost every achievement also, or trophy, because I'm on PlayStation. I don't recall, actually, but either way, we're at the night race, 400 AI ranking, so we're going to be what should be neck and neck. But will the RSR prove to pull its weight better than most? Let's find out. I gotta say, as much as I love playing Pro Street, because that game just tickles me in all the right ways, something about playing these new games where they're finely tuned, yeah, they have their problems. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Well, this is not the greatest show of this car so far, but you know what? Let's make it a comeback story. As I was saying, as much as I love playing Pro Street, these new games, they hit so good. They're so fun. 2015 was a really fun Need for Speed for me. I played that game 5-6 times over, maybe. And Payback, I actually just beat recently. And now Need for Speed Heat, this is my second playthrough that I've gotten to max level on. So I love Need for Speed, obviously. I love racing games. I love cars. And this game just feels so good. As you could see with the gameplay, we're already a good chunk ahead in first place after having that just awful, stupid crash. We're getting chased by the cops. Something tells me they're not even going to remember who I am in a couple seconds. Nope. Oh my gosh, I'm driving so poorly. It almost handles too good and it confuses me. Especially because I've been, messing with other cars. I was trying to use that Ford for a little while, and you know, that's basically just a tank. Big old turb skis. Hit some air. Hit some more air. Whoa! God damn. That's the content we love to see. This is a long race. This thing just drives like a dream. Is there somebody right behind me? I was going to look behind me, Pro Street style. Yeah. Alright, I see you. Holding up. Now granted, oh my god, I forgot about my health. It's been a couple days since I played Heat. I forgot that I can actually just straight up die. Let's not do that. And of course I didn't put any upgrades or anything on it because I'm stupid. Yeah, I find it so funny. I remembered like the handbrake controls and everything so quickly, and then I go to change my camera and all of a sudden I forgot how to even hold this controller, let alone how to do basic things in this game. I don't know why. I've been clicking all the wrong buttons ever since I tried to look behind me, realizing it was the stick. Ooh, we're up in the weird burnt forest part of this map that I really rarely see. There's a couple races on here. Maybe there's more that I just haven't done, but I feel like I only see this area like once every like 20, 25 races. Ooh, the turbo. We're running it uphill. This thing doesn't even care. It's still holding its speed. It's still almost broke 240 going up a huge incline. Getting towards the end of this race. This thing is just so much fun to play. Highly recommend the RSR, obviously, especially, I think you unlock it pretty early. It's only, what was it, 80-something thousand? In this game, that's not that much. You can afford that pretty quickly. I think even stock, it's pretty decent. So, if you're trying to find a good car to work with for events in any skill level, basically, once this car is unlocked, I would obviously very much recommend it now. I think playing around with cars is the most fun thing, so I'll use this for some of the easier events, but then kind of mess around with other stuff. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Let me know what cars you want me to build next. I think I got one in particular that I'm going to do for the next episode, but other than that, let me know. See if there's anything you want to see specifically. I'm definitely more of a rice guy than anything, but I'll build whatever, especially because I want to try some cars I haven't tried before. Hey, you're talking over me, Anna. Come on. All right, everybody. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, and until next time, keep it sideways.